this video, I'm going to do a Bible study on Matthew. So if you're a beginner, this video is perfect for you because it's going to be a Bible study on Matthew for beginners. And I'm going to try to break down the verses for new believers and new people that are reading the Bible to help you understand it and help apply it to your life and help it to basically like be applicable to today's culture and to your life in whatever you're doing. So I'm going to try to make it as applicable to beginners as possible. So we're going to be doing Matthew, and I got some notes, some different scripture verses that we're going to go through. So we're going to do 10 minutes, no cuts. I'm just going to go straight through this unless I run out of ideas. That's the only reason I'm going to cut, just so you guys know this is like real and raw. And so we're going to get right into it. So we're going to go into Matthew 6, 19 through 23. And if you have your Bible, you can turn there with me, or you can just listen if you want. So Matthew 6, 19, starting there, it says, "Do not store up for yourselves treasures on earth, where moths and vermin destroy, and where thieves break in and steal. But store up yourselves treasures in heaven, where moths and vermin do not destroy, and where thieves do not break in and steal. For where your treasure is, there your heart will be also." So that's the start of this verse, and then we're going to do the next two verses after this, which is going to really apply to this. So because this is so connected, like the Bible and verses are so connected. And I'm going to show you a little bit of that with this. So like Jesus is saying, like essentially paraphrasing right now, he says, "Do not store up treasures on earth, but store up treasures in heaven." Like he commands us to store up treasures in heaven. Like he doesn't say like, don't store up treasures in heaven, or don't store up treasures on earth. He says do it in heaven. So it's like he knows that we have a desire in our hearts for things and for treasure. So he's like, store up those treasures in heaven where it's going to be eternal. Like what we do on earth and the choices that we make, we can store up treasures for ourselves in heaven, which is ultimately all given to us through the grace of God, which is shown in Ephesians 2, because like the grace that God gives us empowers the good works that we have. And so like store up treasures for yourself in heaven. So basically, some ways that that could be done is, I believe, like sharing your faith with other people and being unapologetically a Christian. There's another verse where I'm going to talk about like what happens in heaven because of what we do on earth. So we're going to get to that as well. So for now, just know like store up treasures in heaven, not on earth. And the next part is the eyes. The eye is the lamp of the body. If your eyes are healthy, your whole body will be full of light. But if your eyes are unhealthy, your whole body will be full of darkness. If then the light within you is darkness, how great is that darkness? Excuse me. So Jesus is saying like, if Jesus, notice like here Jesus does not say if your eyes are unhealthy, change your heart. He says if your eyes are unhealthy, your whole body will be full of darkness. So, and then wait. There's another verse that talks about like Jesus says if your right hand causes you to sin, cut it off. And that's what I thought this was. So we're gonna try to go over to that right now. Hold on. This is real time. You know, this is how Bible studies go. You know, we just go digging. So if you know, let me know in the comments. But I really, because this is super important. Like what I'm about to share is super important. If you struggle with sin, then like Jesus literally gives the remedy for struggling with sin with this with this verse. So I'm gonna try to find it to give you guys it. Yeah. Hold on. This is real time. Man. Dang. I don't know where this is. Okay, well, that's okay. But I'm going to just say what Jesus said. I don't know where it is in the Bible, but I know it's in Matthew, or it might be Mark. Pretty sure it's Matthew. Jesus says, he says, if your right hand causes you to stumble, cut it off and throw it away. Notice that he doesn't say, if your right hand causes you to stumble, change your heart. He says, change your environment, like change what caused you to sin, change what caused you to stumble. So like whatever it is that's causing you to sin, like change that. Like I think about some things, it could be like social media in today's culture, like social media has allowed sin to be more accessible, and social media has also allowed the gospel to be more accessible. So it's like it's allowed both things to be more accessible, both ideas to like cross pollinate. I know people have got saved from like seeing things, and one person was telling me like he saw like somebody on social media that their life was changed for God, and he's like, I want that. So like social media has been used to glorify God, and it can be used to lead people to sin. So just know what it is for you. If you hang out with a friend and like they cause you to sin, consider cutting them off. Like it's worth it. If consider taking a break from hanging out with them. Be like, I can't hang out with you, and maybe not completely cut them off, because Christians need to have friends that are not believing what they believe. Just know like it's good to have people that believe contradictory things to what you believe, because that's healthy. But don't do it to the point where like you are sinning because you're with somebody. Like cut them off if that's happening to you. Like if you're a dude and there's a girl and she's sending you pictures that are very revealing, like consider just like ending a streak with her on Snapchat, or if you have that, or just be like, hey, like I don't want to talk to you because or just don't respond, and then maybe she'll stop texting you or something. I don't know, just know that you got to do what you got to do to get rid of the sin in your life. And if your right hand causes you to stumble, then cut it off. Like whatever it is that's causing you, like get rid of that. So just know that with that verse, and understand that it's not just for this life, it's for the kingdom and the eternal purpose that we have. And that's what we want to store up treasures for, not store up emotions, not store up treasures on earth, not clothes, not money, but store up treasures in heaven, which is where things will last. Like all these clothes, like this phone that I'm doing this on, whatever you're watching this on, it's all gonna burn up. The only things that will matter is the things that we do for God, and the things that are eternal will matter. So just know that. Next verse we're gonna go through is Matthew 9:16 through 17. 16 through 17. This one's crazy verse too. Matthew's such a crazy book. Like I actually wasn't sure about which parts to choose, because there's so many good parts. So Jesus says this. He says, starting in verse 16, he says, no one sews a patch of unshrunk cloth on an old garment, for the patch will pull away from the garment, making the tear worse. Neither do people pour new wine into old wineskins. If they do, the skins will burst. The new wine will run out, and the wineskins will be ruined. No, they pour new wine into new wineskins, and both are preserved. So think about that. Like to me, like what Jesus is saying, like is when people try to take like the gospel and then keep it old, but there's new stuff that's happening. Like I feel like that's what that means. And this is so symbolic. Like Jesus isn't saying literally do this. Like this is symbolic to different things. And I feel like, to me, like there's teenagers that like want to listen to like electronic rock, hip hop music, and a church is trying to make them sing hymns. Like that's an old wineskin to me. Like I don't think people should do that. Like to me, like I listen to hip hop music. I love Christian hip hop music. I love Christian worship music. I love like that kind of music. I don't really like, I still rock with the hymns because like I'm just deeply rooted in my faith. But if there's new believers coming to the faith and like they come to church and it's so ritualistic, and they're singing hymns and they're talking about like all these rituals and stuff, like that's such a turn off to new believers. That's like old wineskin. But Jesus is saying like you got to be in the new wineskin. Like what is happening in the culture today, and how can the gospel be contextualized to today's culture so that people are a part of the new wineskin? Because if you try to take the new wineskin, the old wineskin, and put new wine into that wineskin, like is gonna break. Like if a church is trying to take the gospel and like stick to the old ways when the culture is shifting, like I feel like it's gonna break or something bad is gonna happen. So, or maybe they'll just not have as much fruit in the church. And I've seen that. Like I've seen ritualistic churches and churches that aren't really able to be flexible, and because they're stuck in the rituals, they're not sure about how to adapt and how the gospel adapts to the culture. So it's like it's really not good. Um, and I feel like that's exactly what Jesus is saying here. Like churches, like don't be stuck in the old wineskins, stuck in the old ways. Like understand the culture, understand what people have going on, and then like like still be founded in what we have, but like also be able to adapt to whatever is going on. And there's no like new wineskins. What do you think the new wineskins are for you and for the culture today? I feel like some new wineskins is social media and music. Like I feel like both of those are really good. Social media can be used to glorify God, glorify good values, and music can be used to glorify good values and things like that. So those are some new wineskins for me. What are some new wineskins for you? Let me know. And this is a good Bible study. A little bit over time, but that's cool. You know, whatever. And let me know if this video helped you out. Hit the like button. Let me know in the comments if you enjoyed this Bible study. Let me know if I should do another one. And you can watch this video on how to be a Christian in today's culture right here. And I'll see you guys over there, or I'll talk to you guys in the comments. Peace. Hope this really helped you guys in your faith as a beginner. Peace.